Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Mugsy. Hi, Wisco Gal, Ghostface, Savage, Marsha E, Ginny Bean, good morning. Oh my God. Okay, Black Roses, good morning. My voice is leaving me, but I'm going to play this. Hi, Daddy's Disappointment. Hi, Sarah. I'm going to play this. This was sent to me. Well, I got one thing last night. Let me stop this. Now listen now. I got some stuff last night, and then this morning I got up and I have the recording. Good morning, Aaron. Hi, Vote. First of all, I'm going to say this. Georgie, you said you had my name blocked. I see where my name was put in your chat. Okay? So, you know that this man is racist. Okay? You know I kicked him out of my chat for speaking on another woman's deceased child. You all know this. You all know this is the same person that is going into George's chat with Aunt Jemima. You know he came in. You know this is the same man that's running around in any chat that I'm in or George is in and putting in racist comments. But you still accept him. You still let him come in the chat. You still keep making excuses for his fucking behavior. There is no more excuses because I said it then. I'm going to say it now. If it was one of your friend's kids that he spoke of, he would never, ever be allowed in your chats. But William, I have your monkey, bitch, and I'm going to make sure you get it. Listen, you can hear me now. Listen now. I said something rude in the chat. I got timed out, Georgie Cat.
You got timed out in the chat?
I got timed out. Yeah, I got timed out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know somebody timed you out in the chat. I don't know who would have done it. Are you sure in the chat? What did you say?
What I said was this. What I said was, oh, hold on. Let me let you hear what he said. If you want to play monkey games, you should call Heidi Black because I'm not that monkey.
That's not very nice. That is not very nice. There you go. You don't even get the.
I said was this.
I don't know who would have done it. Are you sure in the chat?
She knew what he said because I saw it. It was in the chat on this recording. I see it. What I said was, if you want to play monkey games, you should call Heidi Black because I'm not that monkey.
That's not very nice.
Oh, that's not very nice.
There you go. You don't even get the timeout.
Oh,
I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe you did that. Why? You're in the bushes every damn where. You're in the bushes. You know what he does. I'm in the bushes. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You watch everything. And he's so comfortable that he can do it in your chat. Oh, I'm giving him one more chance. And after that, he's out. How many times now? How many times? How many times? You've got a drunk that sits on your panel. Oh, but you wouldn't let him up because people don't like him. But now he's up. I understand there was some kind of game being played. He got kicked down a couple of times, and then he comes back up and he uses my name, which I'm not even in that fucking chat. Not only that, but he wrote it in the chat. Hi, Drea. Hi, Stevie Lee. Hi, Scottish Deborah. Oh, Black Roses. Okay, thank you. Hi, Gigi May. Yes, not very nice. It's racist, Georgie. Racist. You keep making excuses for a piece of drunk, is what he is. He's a little Dick Willie drunk, a chicken thief, if that's true. Don't know. Can't hold a damn conversation. Why would you bring him on panel? I brought him up that one time and I said, never again. I had to end my stream because he couldn't even string two damn words together. So, this is what, oh, that's not nice. Really? For real? Let's hear this again.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, now listen, you can hear me. Now listen, I said, I can't believe you did that. You done it. Are you sure in the chat? What did you say? What I said was this. What I said was, if you want to play monkey games, you should call Heidi Black because I'm not that monkey. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. There you go. You don't even get the time out. William, I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe you did that. But you're in the bushes.
Yeah, I hear
You're watching everything. You're in the bushes. You know damn well what he does. I'm tired of hearing the fucking excuses. I'm sick of it. He's a racist piece of trash, is what he is. And you make excuses. Oh, I can't believe you did that. When you see every damn thing he writes, you know every sock account he goes under. Stop it. Stop. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Savage. Ghostface, Mustang Sally. Oh, yeah, but they can call Savage a community drunk when she goes live, every other month, she and her sister do a garage live, and they're in the garage, they're not driving, they're not stealing, they're not being racist, they're not stalking people's chats. Get the fuck out of here. Making excuses for every single thing. There is no excuse for that. That should not be tolerated. I wasn't even speaking to people when I hear the way other people speak on them. Oh, because somebody says, why do you post kids? That's not attacking. No, it's not. And it's Friday. It's Friday. My throat. This is crazy. It's not acceptable. Am I a monkey? Fuck no. I'm not a monkey. But the fact that this racist keeps referring to me as a monkey or George as a monkey, or we got to go pick cotton. Get the fuck out of here. You know exactly who it is. And dumbass Lindsay gonna put in the chat, I was about to take my clothes off. Girl, please keep your clothes on. I don't think you want to look at your goddamn self naked. Jesus. But where's the outrage? Because, Lisa Ann is fat. And, she's a big one, okay? But, I feel so sorry for you, Lisa Ann. That should have never been said. Really? Where's your outrage now? Where's the outrage? Where? God damn. Oh, silence. Really? Get out of here. Get out of here. Hi, Scottish Deborah. Every chat. He goes in the MRE's chat. But I'm a Nazi, but the Real Housewives of Margaritaville is in there too. So does that make her a Nazi as well? Does that make her a Nazi? Cranky is in there. Does that make her a Nazi as well? I don't think so. There's no proof that man is a Nazi. Get the hell out of here. Hi, Minnie. Good morning. Hi, Jess. He's gonna have a knock on his door real soon. I have the address real soon. Um, yeah, oh yes, and he exposes himself. And then I hear that he's back on Angel's panel. Let's see. He porn bombed her, not once but twice. Um, Spoke on her best friend's child, but I guess that doesn't matter anymore. Let's see. But you're back on panel. You're back in the chat after you were blocked and kicked out. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that shit. Good morning, Texas girl. It was in the chat, Ghostface. I'm looking at the thing and then I see they blooped it. It was in the chat. So if he said something bad in the chat and he was timed out, why would you ask him what he said? If it was bad enough to get him timed out, why would you ask him to repeat it? Hi, Hot Pepper. Yeah, the bushes. It's a damn shame. Monkeys are cute. Spider monkey. Hi, Chantel. Exactly, GJ. Exactly. Exactly. Your grandmother must be smelling her pussy or your grandfather's dick. You know what I mean? So, white people think if you want to be that way, okay? I don't have time for bullshit. I don't. And it's stupid. It is dumb. I don't play stupid shit like that. Excuse me. I told y'all I'm losing my voice. I really am losing my voice. Yep, that's him. I know it's him. I know his account that he comes in under. Oh, you're just waking up? I hope you slept well. Come on, Minnie. They're going to make excuses. I'm just done. I'm like, what did you say? Why would you have him repeat it? Completely. Completely. But let me see. Oh, George was wrong. George was wrong for showing Lisa in. George was wrong for talking about diabetes and sugar and all that stuff. Oh my God. Yep, you already know. You already know. But anyway, I definitely wanted to speak on that. Thank you for the recording. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Because we know she takes her streams down. Well, I don't know. She used to. I don't know if she still does or not, to be honest. I don't go listen. I don't go watch. If the shoe fits. And then, so when I got the first screenshot last night before I went over to the chat to try to see if I saw it. It wasn't there. I said, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Then I get the recording and I hear it. So I don't know. I really don't know. But let's let's do a little palate cleanser because I really don't want to lose my shit right now, and I'm not going to. So we're going to do a palate cleanser with Hatamaya. Hi, Black Cat Music. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you. I did set a goal. I did set a goal. Oh my God. And then I'm looking through TikTok last night. I see that Danny is doing a cancer scam. And this is Danny and Gabby. They're twins on they are twins and they both have pages on TikTok. And I see she's doing a cancer scam. Why do people keep using cancer scams? I have no idea. None. People that family members that are really affected by this don't find it funny. People that went through it don't find it funny. Don't find it funny. Okay? Please stop. Bullshit. All right. I'm going to give you a little bit of my favorite little. Oh, my throat. All right. Oh, it's not Sunday, huh? I can't lock the doors today. Wait a minute. Here we go. Now, this is funny. This is Hatamaya. I love Hatamaya. I would drop his channel in the chat. Good morning, Selfie Queen Cindy. Good morning, girl. You're going to work. Good morning. I looked at your Lori tutorial on TikTok. I was cracking up. I saw the little thing you did on Lori on TikTok. That shit was funny. Good morning, Jet Lag. Good morning. Okay, lock the doors then, Drea. Lock the doors. Thank you, Krista. Drea locking doors. Drea is locking doors this morning. Good morning, guys. Okay, let's listen to this. Now, this is funny. This is funny.
What are you doing, crazy?
Ew, drink some water or something. Why you call me with your throat dry like that? Sound like you just woke up.
Now, this is how she used to look. She was healthy
Lord,
looking.
that swallow was hard, girl. You got a bum bump on your lip.
What are you talking
Another burn.
about?
On your lip. Did you let a bum do this? Why you get mad at me? I was just trying to help.
Thank you for telling me.
And you're
Oh,
not
my
welcome since you want to
baby.
get all lippy about it. Now, what you want? You said you wanted me to call you because you wanted some money. And don't be on here lying and get to scratching like you do when you ain't telling the truth.
Oh,
I don't
keeping
know.
it real. Thank you, sister.
Now, you said it was an emergency. Now, what's the emergency?
Okay, well, something's going on in the family. I can't tell.
Nope. We're not doing that again. I need specifics. I need names, dates, ages, phone numbers, all that. I'm doing all verification checks.
Something's going on in the family with somebody's.
See, there you go. Still doing it. Something, somebody. Call me back when you can give me some specifics.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, is you going to tell the truth or not? Truth or not?
There is a death. A death. Okay?
Look at her nails.
Don't
Wait a minute.
do this.
Look at her
You trying to
nails.
take my money to the dope man. Don't be lying to me.
Oh, I'm not. Please stop.
Look at you,
Aesop.
scratching in line. I told you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to call the dope man right now. Hey, dope man, yeah, I just seen Methany talking to the undercovers.
Why'd you do that?
All right, stop, hell. You got 1 second to quit fake crying and
I
I
love
think
him,
about sending
Texas
some snaps
girl.
on Cash
I
App.
really do.
Okay, if you can help, can you send anything to the one in the box? It's going to be used for an Uber in
But I'm
2 hours.
I'm showing this one because she's going to go in her daughter's room. And I'm going to let you guys see all the cat and dog shit that's on that floor. You're going to see it for yourselves. Let me take this comment down. It's Lion Lisa, my favorite.
All right, I just sent 25 cents times 4. Go check your phone, see if you got it. Yeah, and by the way, somebody said they saw you at the dope house chained up to the fence outside being a guard dog lookout.
That's not true.
The ranch and try to deconstruct
Boo, stop looking at me.
the area and find if Kayla and Charles or even if their bodies.
No, get the fuck out! I'm sleeping.
This is her daughter,
That's your daughter?
Abby.
What in the 8 Mile? Lord, be a Child Protective Services.
I'm sleeping. Get the
I
fuck
understand.
Out. Get the fuck out.
Abby.
Get the fuck out. You're not understanding fucking simple fucking English. Get the fuck out.
Good Lord, that's a record number of fucks. Who's your baby daddy, Samuel L. Jackson?
I'm sleeping.
Abby.
Get the fuck out!
Abby,
Leave that little girl alone. Hell, I sent you the dollar. Now go on about your business.
I'm gonna leave her alone and let her sleep, but I need to use that for the Uber because mine. So I was asking you guys if mine worked.
Now, there's a death. What does she need the Uber for again? The same reason she's using them now, because she needs to go to the clinic and there's a death. So this is nothing new. She's been doing this for quite some time.
You might want to stop looking at me and watch your daughter. She sound like she finna do something to you.
You have fucking issues, bitch. Selfish, ugly, stupid bitch.
Damn!
I'm sorry.
He is so damn handsome. Oh my God, he is so handsome.
I need a laugh. Woo, you might as well go ahead and get another one, girl. You done messed that one up.
Like what?
Mm-hmm. She got a knife.
I just laughed. This one is really good.
Well, while she's up, if anybody can send anything for the Uber, it's round trip. LISARXO.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck
Now
out!
look at this. Watch.
Just tell her I
Watch,
sent the dollar
hold on.
so she can get out your room, girl.
Look at the dog and cat shit. Look. Look. Look at this. Disgusting.
$1, you crackhead! Get out!
She called her a crackhead. She's telling you her mother is a crackhead, and people were still sending her money.
$1.
Do you want assaulted, bitch?
Oh.
Do you? Get the fuck out!
Can anybody please help?
Get the fuck out!
Now
Lord,
this
she
time,
done took the girl's phone. You ain't gonna catch her, girl. You might as well call your phone in stolen.
Bitch, give me! Give me it! Give me my phone! You just woke me up, you crackhead!
I need to use the Cash App. I need to go to the clinic.
Get the fuck out!
You know what? You know what? Get that off. Abby. Turn it on $5.
Look, tell him it's only $5. Look, she says tell him it's only $5. Listen to her. Listen.
Abby. Turn it on $5.
See? Tell him it's only $5. You hear her, right? You hear.
No, you fucking crackhead bitch!
Now.
I don't get to sleep! I don't get to fucking anything because you're a crackhead!
Stop screaming!
No, bitch! I was sleeping and you woke me up!
Hi, Jeff.
Can anybody please help with $5?
You woke me up for $1, you fucking
I got enough to get there. I need $5 to get back. Can anybody, since Abby's up, please send to LISA
Look at her nails. She clean,
RXO. It's $5, please, so she can lay back down.
It's just
Yeah, I'm gonna send
$5.
something, all right. I'm finna send the police over there.
I don't care. Anybody who calls the cops gets in trouble, so go ahead and call them. There's no reason to do that. I'm gonna be stuck at 5:30. I need a ride, and I have $1. I need 5 more. That's it.
How you just need $5? If I sent you $1 and somebody give you $5, that makes $6. You said it was $25 round trip.
It is 25 round trip, but if I get 5 more, I can go one way. One way.
That doesn't make any sense. It's $25 round trip. But if she can get $5, she can go one way. Girl, stop.
The math ain't mathing now. I'm trying to figure that out. Because halfway, that would mean half of 25.
$12.50.
Right, sir. I need 5 more for a round trip, I need 5 more for one way. That is it. $5. That is it.
Look at the black soot.
I ain't sending you Nathan. You alive and the calculator ain't in you.
Then don't send me anything rude, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be...
You deserve everything, Bruce. You should fucking kill yourself, bitch!
Damn! She said, you should effing kill yourself, bitch. Oh, damn. I forgot about that part. Ah, damn.
You might want to find a new place to stay.
I need $5 more for a ride.
Why you ignoring your daughter like that, man? Go in there and talk to her or something. Give her a hug and apologize.
Because she's disrespectful. She's disrespectful.
All right, be careful now. She gonna hear you and come in there and give you a disrespectful two-piece. What's the name of it?
It's LISARXO right here with the $sign
and she's putting her dirty fingers in her
chime
mouth.
is LICA 143XO.
All right, boom, I just sent it. Your address to Child Protective Services because your daughter needs saving.
Ha! No, she doesn't. She's 23.
You've been lying this whole time about what you want this money for, and I know because that bump ain't getting...
So Abby is 23 at that time. Abby's had a birthday since then, so she's 24. Lisa keeps saying she's 39, and she's not. She's 43. She slipped up one day and said that her mom and dad had been married for almost 40 years. She also said one time when her mom married her stepdad, she was 3. That makes Lisa 43.
Bigger, I'm out of here.
My God, wow. So for $5, you guys are going to make me walk?
Okay, that is Lisa.
You'll hear it go by fast.
No,
and this you heard
let me stop
kind of.
this. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because I said I needed to laugh after that one. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. But that's how she used to look. Her face was full. Now she looks like Skeletor. She has pot marks all in her face. Yep, she'll be 44 in June. Thank you. But she keeps saying she's 39. Now, Jesus Christ. There's a family that was killed by an Amtrak train in Bucks County. And but before I show you that one, I really want to show you an update on the little boy's case where he was just dumped at the hospital, and now they are going for the death penalty, which I think they really deserve. To know that little boy was tied up to a ladder and beaten before he died, I think it's well deserved. You kill a child, you kill a senior citizen, you should get the death penalty. Well, of course, you kill a cop, it's an automatic death penalty in Texas.
And both sides of the family are coming together, and both sides of the family want to see justice.
A family devastated after what police call a deadly case of child abuse. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brent Hartman.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Yeah, that family of a boy who suffered deadly abuse is mourning his loss. The boy has ties to Connecticut. Police say he suffered severe abuse at the hands of his
doesn't have any
dentures
jet lag.
And tonight we're hearing from the boy's aunt as we learn prosecutors in Florida are now seeking the death penalty in the case. Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro has the emotional conversation.
10-year-old Xavier Williams lived in Windsor until his parents divorced, and he moved to Florida with his mother. His father now lives in Bloomfield, and it's in Connecticut where Xavier will be laid to rest as the family's fight for justice plays out in a courtroom in Florida.
Some pictures capture the spirit of a sweet boy, Xavier Williams.
He lit up any room that he went into. He was brilliant.
Other pictures capture a nightmare
Look
for
at this.
Xavier's
That was him tied up to that ladder.
Camille, who lives in Hartford but spoke with us from Florida, where the family is navigating the tragedy.
When I got that phone call, I was shaking.
Those pictures show the scenes in which police say Xavier was duct taped to a ladder while weights were dropped onto his exposed stomach.
It was horrible. It was gut-wrenching.
That's just some of the abuse police say Xavier endured at the hands of his mother, Kimberly Mills, and her boyfriend, Andre Walker, in their home in Tavares, Florida, that led to his death last month.
When you add the family members in the mix, you know it's more personal for us.
On Thursday, prosecutors in Florida announced multiple upgraded charges against Mills and Walker, including first-degree murder.
We are seeking the death penalty as to both defendants in this case.
Tavares police say Xavier's 8-year-old brother was also abused.
We're doing everything that we can to keep the brother safe.
And is helping investigators piece together details of what happened at the hands of Walker and Mills.
Nobody had a clue, and she kept them close so they wouldn't be able to say anything.
The boy's parents had joint custody, but Camille says Mills would limit the father's contact with his kids.
We feel some type of ease knowing that he did everything that he could possibly do to fight for his children.
Now Xavier's family is turning to their faith as they forge ahead in the courtroom.
Both sides of the family are coming together, and both sides of the family want to see justice. So I want to make it very clear that it's not just our side, which is my brother's side.
And Camille hopes Xavier's story will shine a light on child abuse.
For us to check up on our kids more and, to come together as a unit. We need everybody in the family because this happened and none of us knew because of the situation.
A candlelight vigil to honor Xavier is planned for next Wednesday at 7 o'clock here in Hartford at the West Indian Social Club.
Exactly.
The family has also set up a GoFundMe. You can find more information about that and the vigil on our website, that is fox61.com. Reporting in Hartford, I'm Angelo.
So do you think that they deserve the death penalty? I said it from the beginning. I said they deserve the death penalty for what they did to that little boy, especially when the details came out about him being tied to that ladder. And the 8-year-old brother is the one that was telling. Now, that little boy was so scared, he would even tell his teachers. I guess he was excelling in school. So, hopefully to make his mom proud. But again, your mother is the one that was abusing you, the one that's supposed to protect you, along with her boyfriend who she picked up in Florida. This is sad. And when you see stuff like this, it's like, what the hell? It's no longer just stranger danger. A dumbbell, girl, a dumbbell being dropped on his stomach as he is duct tape. And I look like electrical tape or that gray tape. Yeah, the electrical. Is that electrical to whatever it is? Duct tape to a ladder. Then they took him to the hospital and dropped him off. When they said they were calling CPS, the boyfriend left and the mother left. It's just sad. Very sad that this is happening. Now we have some updated news. Ooh, Lord. Lord, we got more tariffs coming. More tariffs. Let's take a look at this real quick. And let's look at these tariffs that other people are going to pay and not us. Okay? Other people are going to pay. This is coming out of Minnesota.
While the day-to-day impact of sweeping new tariffs is yet to be seen, the worries on Wall Street paint a vivid picture.
The Dow dropped 4%, making it the worst day in the stock market since the start of the pandemic in 2020. President Donald Trump says the temporary pain of increased prices is necessary to bring manufacturing back to the U.S.
Okay, you're going to bring manufacturing back to the U.S. First of all, you have to have a company that's able to do the manufacturing. You have to have a company that's equipped with all the tools and the digital and the cutting and the lasers and everything else that's needed to do this manufacturing. A lot of companies send it overseas because it's cheaper than having the labor here. Okay, so let's bring manufacturing back. That means that people are going to be unemployed for quite some time until these places are up and running and have all of this equipment that they need to produce the shit that we're getting overseas.
You're doing very well. It was an operation, like when a patient gets operated on, and it's a big thing. I said this would exactly be the way it is.
An across-the-board 10% tariff on all imports is set to begin Saturday. Then added reciprocal tariffs begin next week. The administration's 25% tariff on all foreign vehicles and auto parts kicked in at midnight. Economists are already warning the cost of tariffs will fall on American consumers.
Our Frankie McClister talked with shoppers today to see just how much of their list came from outside the U.S.
They charge us, we charge them less, so how can anybody be upset?
President Trump defending his reciprocal tariffs announced on Wednesday.
Indonesia, Malaysia, Cambodia.
And in the USA, some saying this.
It's an effect on me right there. I might need a jacket, it's winter time. I'm not going to get it because I can't afford it.
So April 5th is the day that tariffs are supposed to take effect. So the question is, will this Ozark Trail tent that was actually made in Bangladesh be the same price or not?
Olive oil from Spain.
For Twin Cities shoppers, it's the Target runs.
I was careful on purpose because I thought maybe it would be cheaper if I bought American products, even though I know it hasn't kicked in yet.
Hey, right here. India. Got diapers too. This was made in China.
Minnesota's senators speaking out against the tariffs.
The ripple effects of what these tariffs, what happens with these tariffs across all of the various supply chains are really quite complicated.
It is $4,000 tax for every family in America.
A tax some say they fear they can't afford.
My biggest worry is my job won't be enough, make enough money to purchase food and, things you need and pay rent and all that.
With photojournalist Muhammad Ali, Frankie McClister, WCCO News.
So, I wanted to show you guys that. But for some reason, they think that tariffs are going to be, it's not on, I don't know why he doesn't understand that. Price increase for us. What's wrong with Cindy? Hold on. I'm so sorry, Cindy. What's wrong with Cindy? Okay, I missed a comment. I'm sorry. Oh, my brothers and I dealt with abuse at the hands of my mother's boyfriend. CPS fine. Oh my God, Cindy. CPS finally removed us after years. Cindy, I never heard you talk about that. Girl, when somebody told you one day, I think it was a while back, they told you needed to write a book on your life. And I really think you need to. How long? Okay. How many years, Cindy, do you remember? How many years and what kind of abuse are we talking about here? I mean, is it physical abuse, emotional abuse? Jesus Christ. I think that is something, Cindy, and I understand now. Well, I understood before, but now I really understand your passion about Lori and the way she emotionally manipulates those kids. That's crazy. So, a lot of people tend to, like this morning, Mickey Mouse had Lori on. I guess she was up again early this morning. And I just can't stand to hear her talk. I can't stand her laugh. It's just disgusting. She doesn't understand what she's doing to her daughters, nor does she care. Good morning, JJ. Welcome. She doesn't care what she's doing to her daughters. And Cindy, I understand your passion for that now. I had no idea that you endured abuse from your mother's boyfriend. I had no idea. None. I am really sorry to hear that. But when you look at Lori and you see what she's doing, she doesn't, it's like she's stuck. She behaves like a 12-year-old. She behaves like a 12-year-old. She doesn't understand. She doesn't comprehend. Her language and her grammar tells you where she's stuck at. Her daughter, which daughter was in her 4 a.m. live? Which daughter? It's the one that's in foster care right now. This is sad. But I heard her say that kids watch her. And I was like, why would you even? And I understand that the daughter's friends are always making fun of her. If my kids' friends were making fun of me for my behavior on the internet, they're school age and they're being teased like, oh, Faith was. That's the one that's in state custody. She's in state custody. Hi, Island Girl. I forgot I was supposed to call you yesterday. I really did. This is crazy. Her daughter was in there. Oh, see, I didn't finish watching all of Mickey Mouse. I'm telling you, when she starts that, I can't take it. I just can't take it. But I do have one for you guys, and this is about stalking. This is about stalking. And this is when kids are involved and when you're going through a divorce. This is really about stalking. And I said, Savage, are you going to go live today? Because I know George put you on the spot. And my sister went live yesterday. You guys saw it. She did it all on her own. She did it on her own. But I'm so proud of her. Let me just get you this video real quick. And I want to see you guys' reaction to this. This is, which one is it? 360. No. This is an ex-husband that's putting his kids in the middle of some BS.
Regarding a woman stalker ex-husband refusing to leave her and her family alone.
No, do not do this to him.
What are you doing?
Come talk to me over here, not in front of them. Be an adult and come over here.
I don't trust you. Okay?
This is the cop.
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm an American, and this is my right. I just talked to my lawyer.
It is not your day to be here. We're filing another stalking complaint against this location.
Fine. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something. Who am I stalking?
All of them.
Who?
She went live on her channel
on your day.
Folks, Judge, for the record, I'm
need to leave.
I'm here to see my boys. He's going to baseball. I'm going. Okay. I'm going to be there, and you're not stopping me.
You need to leave here, I'm telling you.
You're way outside your bounds.
You are not welcome to be here. You are now stalking this family.
No, I'm not. That's my family.
I am telling you that you are stalking them.
Leave. Take me to jail.
You need to leave.
I'd rather you just take me to jail. I'm here playing football with my son in the
Right,
in the
today
street.
is not your day to be
here. I'm allowed in this street.
Right.
Tell me the reason I can't be in this street right here.
I'm not saying
stalking
you can't.
would be
I'm
like
telling you that you're... No,
it's not stalking when you're open and notorious.
Stalking covers this as
well.
well.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Lord,
it does, Jason.
This is blatant, outright, I'm here. I'm not hiding it. I'm not stalking.
I'm telling you to leave because you are stalking these people and you're going to end up going to jail.
Okay, I'll let you take me to jail. And I want this on the record. I want my kids to see this. Hey guys,
look at this.
No, I do.
Kids
Because I'm here playing with my son. Okay, and I'm going to follow them to baseball. And I'm going to, until the minute they leave, I'm going to stay right here, and then I'm going to baseball. And I'm going to be back at that house on Friday. And I'm going to be prepared to go to court for this. Okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because you're infringing on my rights as an American.
I am not. I'm telling you to leave these people alone. That you are stalking them.
You don't have the right to tell me not to be able to talk to my children. Okay?
I am telling you to leave
File the police report
them
properly
alone.
next time. Maybe I'll have a better chance in court.
I have filed multiples on you.
No, you didn't.
And I will
They were
file
all
more.
horrible. Do you have children? Are you married?
Why does that matter?
I'm just curious because your demeanor leads me to believe you.
No, sir, you're a very frustrating human being.
So he's basically trying to say she's gay, which is when he gets in the cop car, he does insinuate that she hates men and she looks like that type.
Deal with is why we keep going over this. It's because I keep telling you to leave this family alone.
Okay.
Leave alone. Okay. Leave her parents alone,
Here's
and you
what I'm
are
gonna tell
still here.
On the record, anytime I'm here or at that house when I have not been able to talk to my kids
and
on the phone, you are welcome to tell me and ask me,
so
Mr.
what you
Pencil,
do, if you
leave.
cannot reach your children, you call the police and we will make contact with them and make sure they're okay.
No, I'm going to come here.
You do not come here.
No, I'll come here and call you.
You are not.
I'm going to call the police before I arrive. I'm going to tell them.
And
Okay?
tell us what, that you're stalking these people again?
No, I'm not stalking. I'm coming to spend time with my children.
You're not
Sir,
allowed
the
to
situation
today.
has gotten to the point where you've been trespassed from all this property. Yes. You've been trespassed from that property. There's obviously it's obviously reasonable to believe that she doesn't want you here. They don't want you over there.
I'm in the street with my son. I haven't talked to her.
You guys have the court order in place for a reason, okay?
And she's not.
And when a person doesn't abide by the court order, the prayer is to go to court and follow up with it with your lawyers, okay? You showing up.
Hi, Rosie. Hey.
Random places.
Yeah, I'm trying to come see you guys because I can't talk to you on your phone.
Following your kids around, following your ex around, is not the way to handle this.
I'm guilty of stalking my children when I can't talk to them.
It's not your children, sir. It's
they're my children.
Well, I understand that, but that's not who you're stalking, obviously. The mother is the one that doesn't want you here, correct?
I haven't seen him. How am I stalking him? I can't play my kids.
This is irrational behavior, okay? This is the kind of man that would take out himself and his kids and her, but he's also remarried, okay? He is remarried. There's a court order. He's allowed to speak to his kids between this hour and this hour, and then he's allowed visitation. That's not good enough for him. He wants to still have that control, and he's making an ass out of himself.
Yeah, but she knows you're here, obviously, or we wouldn't be
See,
here.
that's the thing. It doesn't care. I'm allowed to. This is America. I can sit.
So obviously
if I'm
she can
trespassing
see
there,
you.
I can throw the football into that grass where my son is, and I will do it. And look, I don't want to. I respect her. She has not been passing judgments. I think she's poor at her job. I'm gonna stop and respect for you. Okay. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. I'm going right to the baseball. And when I'm here and you come through back, you can ask me to leave, and I'll leave. But I'm not going to be told I can't come here and say hi to my kids.
Sir, I completely understand. I have children myself. If I was in your position, I would be upset, obviously. But this isn't the way to handle it. You're very in a gray area. You're very close to committing a criminal offense.
No, until proven guilty. Okay. I'll take this video and I will take this whole thing in front of the judge and I already.
Yes, he's very dangerous.
I'm not going to be guilty of a crime. What's going on here?
What I'm saying is that 1 foot on this property and you are committing a crime. So I'm saying you're very close.
He's teetering there. He knows what he's doing. He's doing this to antagonize her, to let her know, you don't set these rules. I'm going to do what I want to do. And the cops, he knows as long as he's on that pavement, which is considered public property, but he's been trespassed from that complex. He's been trespassed from her mom's. He knows what he's doing. And the fact is that he's intimidating this woman. And this woman is 6 months pregnant with, not his kid, of course, but he knows what he's doing.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually highly educated, been to college. I'm not a dumbass. You guys deal with dumbass losers all the time. That's not me. My son comes out, we played, you see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on the property. Okay? I know what the line is.
I take it as his truck right there.
I accept surveys back. I know. Okay. So.
But you see what I'm saying, though? If it's gotten to the point where that's even in play, like you're trespassed from the whole property that she lives.
That doesn't prevent me the right from standing in the streets, sir.
See?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's a gray area. But until
he knows what he's
the
doing,
judge tells me, or until you guys take me to jail, I'm going to continue to do it so that I can see my kids when I
Well, what's going to happen is she's started official stalking investigations, like she told you. Yeah. It's going to add every time we deal with you, and they're going to call every time you're out here. You know they will. It's going to add to that. It's going to add to that.
And then you're the judge want to say, Your Honor, I'm here to see my kids. I'm not stalking anybody. And I've got all the videos showing.
Well, and that'll be up to the court system at that point to decide.
Okay.
You know,
as long as you guys respect the civil matter versus a criminal one, that's all I ask of you guys. As
Jesus,
right? Just reserve the right to keep civil stuff civil and criminal criminal. Okay.
But you understand, interfering with somebody, harassing somebody, following somebody.
I haven't interfered with nobody. I have not interfered.
If you're here to the point she knows you're here, you're trespassed from the property. Okay, that's interfering with her well-being, correct?
No, it's not. See, that could be your opinion, and that could be Miss Butterfield's opinion. Okay, but it's the judge's opinion that matters.
Well, it'll be up to the jury to decide whether or not you're interfering with her life.
If we go to a jury,
or not.
they're going to really.
But listen to me. Following somebody and harassing somebody is a criminal offense.
Sir, I'm not harassing her.
You don't think you're harassing. If I go ask her, is he harassing you? What do you think she's going to think?
Go ask her what I've done here today. since I
I'm
pulled
sure
up.
that's what she's doing. And I heard the people at the last house, they definitely think you're harassing them.
Who people?
Her parents.
Listen, I respect you, man.
Yeah.
Because I know this is not easy, and you deal with all
He's
sorts of shit,
dangerous.
and this is a civil matter, okay? And I'm ready to go to
There's
jail.
a civil aspect to it, for sure.
Exactly,
I'd say so.
Mari. He is.
I'm
He's
definitely not
dangerous.
stalking. I'm open and notorious here to see my kids. I've got it on record 100 times. So when
I've
the judge
watched
asks,
this so many times.
you're gonna show up and say I'm stalking. She's gonna show up today and say I'm stalking. When I clearly told her I'm not here to see that woman. I'm here to see my kids. Okay? Maybe
But
I'm guilty of stalking them. Let's see if they can adjudicate
He knows
me.
he's agitating her. He knows what he's doing. He knows his court order. He knows when he's allowed to call, when he's allowed to see them. And then you're going to hear her say that he's not in compliance with even the visitations and stuff.
Stalking my children when I can't talk to them on the phone. But in the meantime, that's going to happen. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude because I'm not that guy. I just want my kids. I just want to be a dad.
I get it.
I just
Okay.
want to be a dad. I want, hey kid, how was your day? How was school? Any problems at school? Do you have a good day? I was telling.
And I get that. And I wish you two could work that out where we wouldn't have to be involved in this at all.
You can't with these type of assholes. These are a special breed of people that you probably don't know.
Yeah, but we are involved obviously now. Obviously, there's two sides to everything. We're not allowed to take sides. Okay, we have to be impartial.
So just respect civil and criminal, and that's all I ask. Because I'll sit in front of the judge and plead my case.
Okay.
With these videos.
The officer then spoke to his ex-wife.
A lot.
Okay.
Often at their request, I will say that.
Okay.
Because they don't see him otherwise. He's refusing to. I don't know if he told you his whole story, but he's refusing to take his legal time with them until I sign his petition.
Which is the outrageous one, similar to the last one? Okay.
It's the same thing. And he
Gotcha.
gives it to the kids, and they give it to me.
Give to you, right.
So, and at their request, he comes to see them because they miss him. Sure. You can see they like
Makes
him
sense,
and
yeah.
they miss him.
He's manipulating his children because if he doesn't even do the time he's supposed to, and in front of these kids, now she was wrong when she told them to go over there and play with him while she talks to the cop. She could have sent them in the house. I wouldn't have done that, but she did.
I have a hard time keeping them apart from him when they have a relationship and love him. I feel like that's harsh and unfair.
Okay.
But these daily visits are awful.
So
for
he's
all
come
of
here
us.
every day for...
He was out of town for a week.
Okay.
So he didn't come that week.
Right,
but
right.
otherwise he comes nearly daily. It's not consistent, but it's almost daily.
Since when? Do you remember how long that's been going on?
January 3rd.
Okay, since January 3rd.
I remember this one a couple times.
Okay.
Related to like late baseball things, basketball things, like sports things. So he's had him overnight a couple times.
Okay.
He has texted me over and over and over again. I will be every day at your parents' house. I will be here every night. I will make sure that everyone knows that you are not letting me see the
Thurman, yes.
And he sits out there like he's doing now?
Yeah.
Or does he come up closer ever?
He doesn't come up closer.
Okay.
Like I said, I do let the kids out, and I don't care if they play football, but I just feel like this is not a relationship you want to foster with your kids.
But the problem is that you let them go out there. So instead of you sticking to what the judge has ordered, even though your kids want to see him, he needs to comply. So you're still aggravating the fact. You're still agitating everything that's going on because you want to make sure your kids are happy. If he's concerned about those kids, he would do what the court stated. Period.
Right. There's more to life. There's more to a dad than this. So,
absolutely. What is the times in the evenings he's allowed for the courts to talk to them on the phone? Is it
3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Now, and that's another thing that he's always upset about because often from 3 to 5-ish, they're at my parents' house.
Right.
So, to make up for that, I allow the kids to talk to him on the phone all the way up until 8, 9 p.m.
Right.
I do not
30
allow...
minutes, right?
Technically, I don't know what it
is
says
okay.
time-wise. It just says between those hours.
Okay.
And my frustration with it is that I read it as the kids are allowed to call him during that time whenever they feel like it.
Sure.
He reads it as he's allowed unfettered access during that time every single day, no matter what.
Yeah. Do you want to press charges?
Can we talk about it without small ears?
Absolutely.
I want to know all the repercussions of what that means.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
I mean, yeah, I need to know what that entails and what that means because I would like to have peace in our evenings here.
Right, absolutely.
I think the kids should be able to see their dad.
Mhm.
I don't want to see that taken away from them.
Right, but you don't want it to interfere with your
I don't want it to happen here.
to do,
There's no reason
Scotty
for it to
Scrabble.
happen
That's
here.
it.
He has legal time he's supposed to take with them.
Right. So my supervisor is coming out just because we
Yeah,
told
he
him
wants to harass her.
to not be here, to not be there, and he's like, "Well, I'm coming back every day," and I'm like,
No, and he's proud of that.
I know he's trespassed
honestly,
from here.
I would be going nuts if I weren't seeing my kids. I get that. I would be devastated for the kids not to see me.
Sure.
As
He hasn't
a parent.
taken his time either.
That's the issue that I can't
So
understand.
he wants his time when it's your time.
And normally when you want a modification of your parenting stuff, you have it written up, and then if you don't get agreement, you take it to court.
Right. Yeah.
I think he knows that court would never overrule.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why.
So
we keep, or you guys keep, you guys keep going with these injunctions, and they don't come.
But she's still talking
Do we
around
want
her
to step
kids.
inside, or do you want to come out this way further?
Well,
or do they want to get in the van?
Do you guys want to go play with Daddy while he's here?
See? The cop asked her, do you want to put the kids in a van? She should have put them in a van. I wouldn't have let them go out and play with Daddy while he's here. I would have put them in a van or put them in the damn house.
My fear is always that he's going to drive off with them.
That's where we were raised, Scottish Deborah. Kids are seen and not heard.
At Rosie's request, he had them for her birthday evening. And she wanted to come home, and he wasn't going to let her.
See?
You know, it's just always traumatizing, dramatic.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
The truth is, I would love to press some kind of charges.
Okay.
I just don't want my kids to hear that.
Right. Absolutely. And that's what I assume. But I assume, like I said, my supervisor's coming out because he works right in the gray.
Okay.
And
I know he does.
stalking is something where we're here for now, and we can arrest him right now.
I will also admit that this part I don't want him to know, and soon enough I won't be able to hide it. But
Yes,
I'm
sir,
6 months
yeah,
pregnant,
your parents told me about that.
it frightens me. You remember? Maybe you don't remember, but I remember you were there for my oldest
I was at the
birthday.
restaurant. Yeah,
wherever she goes.
He had been chasing us around town, and at that point I had told the.
I remember I had to like follow you home. But
Yes,
yeah.
and I had told the intended parents back then, I can't do this for you.
Right, yeah.
Under
I
these
understand why
circumstances.
she
And then
did
he
it, and,
backed off.
and you're right.
Took his
Wedding or
time
mental
with
health
But
them.
I wouldn't have
something
did it at
kind
that
of-
time.
Well, I don't know. He got married.
This is going to
and
escalate.
I think the wife convinced him to just try to take the kids.
Yeah. Is it the same girl from the restaurant? Okay.
Yeah. And things will calm in the fall.
Yeah.
Like, not great, but way better.
Right. It seems like he's coming back up now.
It's almost.
I think he showed up at their house like a week ago.
Yes, he's been there a couple times.
Okay.
He just texts the most manic things.
Do you have those text messages still?
Yes.
If you want a screenshot,
You should hear
as
some of
many
the
them
text
as you can.
messages. She's
Goes
getting
on
ready
and
to
on
show
and
them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes on for a long time, and this is him always writing to, pretending to be his wife, and
That's what he's pretending to be as Christine or whatever her name is.
he often signs off, "Love always, Christine." Yeah, Jason will be having very long play dates in the street at the hostage camp every single day.
Hi,
That's over
Snuggle.
there. He will be keeping extra close tabs on the
Glad you're
kids now.
okay.
Yeah. He's panicking that they're with his relatives that are from Indiana who were there that night at the restaurant.
Yes, I remember them. Yep. I remember. Yes.
Ooh, that blur shirt on her face.
They're nowhere in town. They're living their life
In Indiana.
It's,
yes.
it's just one of these
That's
strange
his
things.
sister, isn't
It's
it?
his sister,
Okay.
and his mother. He doesn't want them around him.
Do you mind taking the screenshots, or if you have the
Not at
screen
all.
record function, I'll send you a link.
What's the screen record function?
Let me go talk with him real quick. Do you want to bring the kids back inside? Because he's going to kind of ask him one question if he doesn't leave. And we'll arrest him.
Hey guys, can you come back inside for a second?
After refusing to leave the premises, he was placed under arrest.
Here we go.
I got her. Yeah. Hey, my name's Sergeant Cameron. How are you? Good. Good. Have you been requested to leave this area by my officers?
Just going inside for me.
Hey guys,
Look.
we've been requested.
Yes,
Yes,
they
you
asked
are.
me to
Okay, what
leave.
area?
Right here where we're standing right
One
now.
second. I'm just reaching my phone.
Okay.
I gotta document this because I think you were one of the guys that was there for the
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
Guys, look. JJ,
Stop resisting.
take my phone, JJ. JJ, get my phone.
Stop.
JJ, look at this. JJ, look at this. Look at this. JJ, they're beating me up. JJ, look. Mommy.
And then he's going to say, this is what your
I'm
mother's
letting go.
doing.
I'm done. Guys, look at this.
Yep.
Guys, look at this. Ow.
Oh, my
Ow.
God.
Ow. Ow. Video this, Tammy. Get the phone.
Is that a tornado? I'm going to show you guys out. Is that a tornado? Oh, my God.
Video. It's all on video.
Get a video.
Snuggles, that's a tornado?
Get it. All right, guys, look, I love you. Have fun at baseball. Yeah, I know, JJ, look.
Listen to them crying.
Come over here. Come over here.
Hey, guys, this is what your mother does.
Come over here.
In front of the kids. Because of his actions.
You up, guys?
No.
Go. You know what? You go on between several... Come on.
I'm going to show this picture. Oh my God.
Glad you put that my children. Glad
You did that all yourself, boss.
No, thank you.
Why are cop cars always so junky? And look at her Buckies. Look at her Buckies. Buckies. I miss Buckies. Amber, do you miss Buckies? Yep, that's exactly
job,
what he's
Officer
doing.
Butterfield. You really served the community well tonight.
Just remember, it's all on video recording.
Well, so what? So what? You know what? I love to share with the judge that I think you are a horrible police officer. Bitter woman at that. Always have an attitude. Didn't even fill out police reports. You know, you're probably bitter that you're a police officer. I don't know. You probably don't like men. Is what
You hear this? You probably don't like men.
You had no right to arrest me right there. You know what? This is going to get kicked out by the judge.
Exactly,
and you put my kids through that for what?
Texas girl don't miss Bucky's.
You know what? I got it all on video. This doesn't hold up in court. You never asked me to leave. You were just trying to lecture me about my rights. You didn't tell me to leave. I got the whole damn thing on video.
It's not easy.
But let me guess, you fill out your police report well this time, right?
He doesn't have a seatbelt on.
Your high school degree. You know what? People don't like cops. People like you guys. One officer there had respect, and that was not you. No crime committed.
He doesn't respect women, okay? The male cop, he was respecting. He does not respect women. Therefore, he doesn't respect his ex-wife. I can only imagine what the new wife, Christine, is experiencing.
You're taking an innocent man to jail tonight instead of going to his son's baseball game. I don't know how people like you sleep at night. You know my ex-wife is a lesbian, right? Did she tell
you? Hear this, right? His ex-wife is a lesbian, but she's pregnant. She still could be a lesbian. I doubt if she's a lesbian, though. But that's the way he feel about women that don't want to be around him and then talk a certain way to him.
Tell you that? Trying to pick my son up and she wouldn't turn him over. And you trespassed me. You're a horrible police officer. Horrible. So now I get to spend the night there. That's fucking phenomenal. You want to tell me what you charged me with?
Stalking. Resisting arrest.
Oh, I resisted arrest?
Yep.
Yes, you did.
You're a joke. You know, like, really? You know I'm there to see my kids and I resisted arrest? You are good. Well, look, you know I got plenty of money. You know, you see more money in my wallet than you make in a month. So you know what? We'll get a lawyer to get the videos. We'll do the dance. And you know what? Fine, I'll pay. But you know what? That's a joke. Resisting arrest? I went to pull my phone out to video you clowns, and that was no, come on.
Nope.
Bullshit.
He's trying to.
We'll get a jury trial. We'll get a jury, and we'll put you guys to the test. Okay? Not a criminal. Stalking. Who was I stalking today? Let's talk about it in the car. Who was I stalking, ma'am?
I've already told you multiple times.
No, tell me again. No, I'll check the video because I got 10 minutes worth. Who was I stalking tonight? My children? Their grandparents? The mother? Please tell me. Because we're gonna get you in the court. You know, it's gonna happen. You know, I do sympathize what you have to do to earn a dollar. I do. That was uncalled for. That was bullshit. You could have just asked me to leave.
They
and I would have seen you
did.
next time that she denied me access to my kids. It could have been so easy. Oh, big tough cop. Let's arrest this guy.
He almost said big tough bitch is what he was going to say. And he caught himself.
In front of his kids. You know what? Go deal with a real criminal. Have you ever fought real crime? Wife beaters, drug dealers, you do anything real? We just do this kind of petty shit in Tyrone area, 33710. I guess they don't have you down on the south side dealing with real crime.
Okay, that's all about him. That's it.
You know, my lawyer said, he read those reports, the ones that you did right. He said, she don't like it. He said, look, you know, she's a woman who don't like a man.
You hear that? She's a woman that don't like a man.
One thing, but I'll keep that to myself.
All right, let me show you what Snuggle sent to me. This is a tornado in her area. And this shit is crazy. Let me take this down. Oh my God. I'm glad you guys are okay. Let me show you this picture. Look at that. Look at that. Jesus. I'm glad you guys are okay. Tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, but there are some moving things in the P. Diddy case. There's a new lawsuit that has been filed, and this lawsuit that's been filed now has Jay-Z in it, Beyonce, and LeBron James. This lawsuit was filed by a male who is filing under his name, and his name is Joseph Manzario. So, he's accusing him of sex trafficking and assault. We're definitely gonna discuss that. I need to get and pull that affidavit so we can read through it. But that lawsuit was filed, and Gloria Estefan and her husband's name is also in this lawsuit. Okay. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how many more people are we going to be adding to lawsuits here? That was taken at the hospital. Where it's down is the road behind us by the water. Damn, Snuggle. So anyway, for all of you that just came in, didn't know what at the beginning of the live, I played a recording of William calling me a monkey on Georgie's panel. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I don't know why I'm leaving, but I'm tired. Look, I really have a headache. He is on something. I do believe he's on something. I've been following. Oh, no, I got to show you this family first. I've been following the Lori Vallow stuff for her pretrial. I've been following that. And this woman is just arguing with everybody in court. She saying that her father and them are not being served. They have key evidence. Her sister knows about her brother, Alex Cox. So I've been following her arguments and stuff right now, and she's not making too much sense, but it's getting interesting. It really, really is. So that's what I'm following. But before I go, oh, you didn't hear the beginning. You have to go hear the beginning. Did you see my comment on Buc-ee's? No. Hold on. Let me go up. Oh, damn, you got a Buc-ee's in Colorado? Oh, shit. Yeah, we don't have Buc-ee's here. I love Buc-ee's. But hold on, let me show you this, and then I'm going to go. I forgot I had one more story. But we don't have Buc-ee's here, and I'm not happy. Not happy at all. I need my Buc-ee's. I love their coffee. They use community coffee, which is my favorite. All right, here we go.
Amtrak, you'll hear it go by fast, and this you heard screeching.
I love her glasses.
They definitely thought something was wrong.
Right now on NBC 10 News at 11, 3 family members are dead after being hit by a train in Bucks County. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jacqueline London.
And I'm Fred Shropshire. The Amtrak Acela train was moving through Bristol when the train hit the brakes,
He's got
hoping
big
to avoid
feet.
the family.
Wait a minute. Look at how big his feet are and how wide they are. Ooh. Long, slender fingers, wide feet. Ooh, okay.
Amtrak says the train was
The
heading from
largest in the
Boston to
nation?
Richmond, Virginia. The crash happened about halfway through the route near Prospect and Beaver Streets. NBC 10's Aaron Baskerville is live near the site of the crash. Aaron, the tracks were closed for nearly 5 hours.
Yeah, Fred and Jackie, those tracks were closed for an awfully long time. I can tell you they are back open now. We started to see some trains slowly going on the tracks. But like you said, right now we're in the parking lot near Prospect and Washington. Behind me, this is a far different scene than it was just about an hour ago. You can see a couple of folks down here kind of standing guard. But up top, that's where a whole bunch of investigators.
Look, I'm looking. I see good looking here, and then I see long fingers, wide feet. Okay, I'm sorry.
We're walking back and forth along these tracks for a good 2-3 hours looking for any evidence. And this is where we saw just about 20 minutes ago an Amtrak train for the very first time going by very slowly with passengers on board. I can tell you that the chief of police calling this a horrific tragedy, a terrible day in the borough of Bristol. We do have some video we want to get to right now. Here's what we know so far, according to police, around 6:10 tonight. That's when that train carrying 236 passengers from Boston to Richmond, Virginia, were on the tracks here. And that's when, unfortunately, that train hit 3 people. Police tonight confirming those 3 people are members of the same family. Police tell us when they got that call, their officers, of course, rushed over here when they got that call of people on the tracks.
Yep.
When they got here, they tried to make their way up the embankment here where the tracks are. And unfortunately, they weren't here in time. And that's when that train hit the 3 people. Police right now are not releasing the ages of those victims. They're not releasing a whole bunch of information tonight. But here's what they told us a little while ago, as long as some neighbors had some things to say.
When our officers arrived, the sergeant was starting to head up to the subjects up on the railroad tracks when an Acela high-speed train traveling southbound towards Philadelphia struck all 3 subjects that were up on the track. No officers were injured at the time.
With Amtrak, you'll hear it go
Sarah,
by
take
fast.
a road trip.
And this you heard screeching.
It'll be worth it.
Did you know something was immediately wrong when you heard the screeching, or did you think something was wrong?
Yes, I definitely thought something was wrong.
My heart goes out to them. It's really devastating.
Now, speaking of being hit by a train, I want to hear if there's any pieces of them. Ooh, let me stop. You know, people were going to throw themselves in front of a train. And yeah, okay.
It's very sad.
Hi, Party Rock.
So that obviously was the mood out here for most of the night. You heard the last woman say, just devastating, very sad. Once again, just a couple of folks down here just keeping guard, as this is a far different scene than it was just about an hour ago. You heard the woman talking about the train screeching. I can tell you there's a nearby basketball court over there as well. There were several kids playing basketball, and they tell me they heard that screeching, that loud screeching noise as well. Police say tomorrow morning they will give another briefing. They say sometime around 9 o'clock we'll learn some more information on the victims. And once again, they are not saying why those people were on the tracks tonight. For now, we're live in Bristol. Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.
Okay, Aaron, I'm going to send you an email. Okay, that was Aaron. He was giving us the news. He was putting his hands in his pocket. He turned around and gave us a little twirl. So that was Aaron. I'm going to send him an email and see if he has any other news he would like to share with me. Anyway, guys, thank you. Party Rock, you got to go to the beginning. You got to go to the beginning. Did you see when he did that little twirl? He is fine. See? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. And when he looked at the camera, his eyes were just locked with mine. I was like, wait a minute now, Aaron. I'm feeling what you're sending through the screen. I feel it. I understand. So that was Aaron, okay? Aaron Baskerville, okay? I shouldn't say it, but yeah, it makes me want to just, I'm gonna have to call him, tell him he did a really good job of presenting the news. And we really appreciate the hard work with him standing out there being uncomfortable. So hold on. I need to look at Aaron, and we need to take one more look at Aaron before we leave. Okay, let's just uh we need to just take one more look at Aaron, okay? I know this is a tragedy. Aaron is really doing a good job of presenting it. But let's just take one more look at Aaron when he did the little twirl. Okay? He backed up a little bit, and then he gave us that. He know what he's doing, okay? Trust me, look. He know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And then he did.
Keeping guard, as this is a far different scene than it was just about an hour ago. You heard the woman talking about the train screeching. I can tell you there's a nearby basketball court over there as well. There were several kids playing basketball, and they tell me they heard that screeching, that loud screeching noise as well. Police say tomorrow morning they will give another briefing. They say sometime around 9 o'clock we'll learn some more information on the victims. And once again, they are...
Look at me. Look at that. Okay.
not saying why those people were on the tracks tonight. For now, we're live in Bristol. Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.
Yes, Aaron Baskerville. I got you. Look at him eyes. He's like, hi. I'm like, hi. Okay, that's Aaron Baskerville. That's Aaron Baskerville, everyone. Aaron Baskerville. He's a great reporter. Yeah. Woo! Sarah, I think from now on, I'm going to start looking for good-looking newscasters because I heard something about basketball, and we already heard about the screeching. I was just looking at him. Okay? You guys have a great day. Don't know if Savage is going to go live. Don't know who else is going live. Damn, I'm joking. Yes, I'm in love. No, Amber's not going live because her voice is gone still, she says. My voice is fucking going. But anyway, I really love you guys. You guys have a great day. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you for the super chats. Hold on. I'm going to say it right now. Viewer, I didn't say thank you. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Thank you, Black Cat Music. Thank you, Christoph Fan, always. Thank you, Infinite Real. Thank you. I appreciate it for you guys coming up with Stingy Spirit. Don't forget, I have a car bill that I have to pay for repairs. Monday, the doors, the gate, the windows, everything will be locked. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.